Alrighty, everybody. Thanks for joining me. This is your host, 90 Jester. We are playing time travel tennis. Haven't played this for a long time, so thought I would get it out and give it another whirl. It's really fun, really great game. You can find out more about this program over at the ASG Games website. You can pick it up yourself. I believe they even have like a free demo to try it out. But I would highly recommend to get it if you are a sports simmer and you enjoy tennis at all. This is an excellent, excellent program. One of the best out there. So highly recommend it. I had some issues getting it working on my computer because of the code or whatever. And so I want to thank Anne over there at ASG Games to help me get it working on my computer again. So I don't know what happened, but looks, so she got it, sent me a new key and everything works fine. So we're going to be playing the 1990 Wimbledon finals. And of course, we're talking Bjorn Borg and John McEnroe. Anyone that lived through the early 80s tennis knows what a rivalry these two guys put on. Some claim that it's probably the best rivalry in tennis of all time. Of course, that's up for debate. But this is kind of during my heyday, right? This is kind of my introduction to tennis back in the late 70s, early 80s. And so, yeah, for me, Borg McEnroe was special. And I believe a lot of people out there feel that way. If you watched the tennis back then, it was different, of course, than it is nowadays. But it was definitely something special and something to look forward to. It was a Sunday that you did not miss to watch the Wimbledon finals when Borg McEnroe went at it. Of course, there was a lot of great other tennis stars during that time, Jimmy Connors and Ivan Lendl, and there's just so many. But the big ticket was Borg and McEnroe, and pretty much because they were so polar opposites. Bjorn Borg was a calm, quiet, reserved, ice flowing through his vein, while you had the fire of John McEnroe, the temperament, the explosions. And of course, the 1980s was kind of the John McEnroe finally got to the point where he was now accepted as one of the best players in the world. Not yet at the peak. And the only way to do that was to beat the king, Bjorn Borg. In the 1980s, that was his first shot at dethroning Borg and taking the title away. Interestingly enough, Borg and McEnroe ended up playing 14 times, and each of them won 7. So that's what it makes a great rivalry, is not one side dominating the other. And of course, being, great rivalries are made when all the chips are on the table. So, and so each John McEnroe and Bjorn Borg played each other 14 times, each of them winning 7 times. And of course, like I said, 1980 was kind of the pinnacle of John McEnroe's leap up into, can he dethrone the king? Bjorn Borg, of course, would go on to win 5 Wimbledon titles in a row. And can John McEnroe finally dethrone the king? Will this brash, harsh, explosive youngster from Queens, New York, dethrone the ice in the veins Sweden king? Well, let's find out. We're going to do best of 5 sets. Of course, we're going to be doing grass courts. We're going to be doing tiebreakers, all except for the final set, which I believe Wimbledon has. Especially back in 1980, I think the final set went to Bjorn Borg 8-6. So I don't think they have tiebreakers in the fifth set. And of course, when we're talking about the 1980s Wimbledon, we're talking about probably one of the most iconic and, what's the word I want to use? Dramatic 4 sets in Wimbledon history. Bjorn Borg going into the 4th set was up 2-1 against McEnroe. And of course, it went to the tiebreaker. Bjorn Borg had a total of, I believe, 8 championship points that McEnroe fought off. And then McEnroe had a total of 6 set points to send it to the 5th set. And of course, if you go back and watch, which you can probably find on the YouTube, if you go back and watch that epic 4th set, a lot of people claim it's the best set of tennis that was ever created. Now, of course, being simulated on our computer, we might not get something as epic as that, but you just never know, and that's why we play the games. Hey, Braun, how you doing? It was an awesome match. Yes, it was. Dave Gardner, I have the demo for this game. Really fun. Yes, excellent game. I was just talking about how if you don't own this program and you're a sports simmer, you should go and buy this game. It is absolutely the best. To be 100% accurate, I wish they would actually create a board game version of this, because it's so good, and I think it would play great as a board game version. In fact, I'm even thinking about making my own board game version by just taking the data out of the program and creating my own sets of cards, because it's that good. Anyways, let's get on to the 1990 replay, Bjorn Borg and John McEnroe. The thing about rivalries, like I said, rivalries are only great when you have half the people rooting for one side and half the people rooting for the other side. And rivalries are only great when each side is equal to the task. And as I mentioned earlier, they played a total of 14 times, each of them winning 7. So let's get it on and recreate the 1990 Wimbledon finals. Will John McEnroe finally dethrone the king? All right, so let's go ahead and play it up here. So here it is in all of its glory. John McEnroe is a very slight service advantage, 66-65. Bjorn Borg has a very slight advantage in returns, 55-54. Forehand, Bjorn Borg slightly better at 61-58. And backhands are equal at 59 apiece. Forehand volley for McEnroe, as you can see, is excellent, 64 versus 52. And of course, his backhand volley is better. John McEnroe tended to go to the net a little bit more than Bjorn Borg. Passing, though, Bjorn Borg can rip John McEnroe apart if he gets his passing shots, 60 versus 53. And I'm not sure what the APP stands for. But, yeah, a lot of good information. You can actually go to the cards and look and see the information. And you can see the game has players rated for tough foes, easy foes, and war. So when you go to war, you actually have certain bonuses and penalties against other players. Of course, Bjorn Borg having the temperament of calm, mentality of Khan, and the trait of art. And his injuries and, all that information there, all of his different cards. And hopefully I click this button and it won't close it. Okay, good. And then for John McEnroe, Tough foe is Becker. Easy foes are these people. And then, of course, the war with Connors and Borg. Temperament, he is a PMP1 and a volatile, I believe is what that stands for. Mentality is aggressive and traits are net. So he gets a bonus when he's at the net. Let's get it on and see what happens here.
Quiet, please. McEnroe to serve. First game. Play.
All right. I'm going to slightly turn up the volume here. So McEnroe to serve here. Here's his basically his card. You're rolling percent down dice down here at the bottom. And depending on what you roll, that gives you the result of your shot. This is a shot by shot game of tennis, but it plays really fast and really good. You can, of course, adjust it for big serve or an accurate serve or serve and volley, whatever. And these numbers will adjust based on your, what you want to do with them. So right now we're just going to first serve it and see what John McEnroe can do here.
15,
that is a
love.
service winner right off the bat for John McEnroe. He blasts that right by, I believe. Oh, yeah, I did turn on the speed of the serve for you guys. There is some really good options in the options menu. You can see you could turn on the sound effects. I did turn on the speed. There's a lot of different options in here. You can have it just like auto play until it gets to a certain point. Like if you just want to say, okay, just auto play it until it gets to break point or deuce or whatever. So that way you don't have to click on as much, but so it gives you lots of variability on how you want to play the game. So really good options. So John McEnroe up 15-love here in the first game of the first set. Let's see what happens here on his next serve. Hits the line. Borg with the return. And, Borg. So Borg is, he could. The line call is an ace. He could argue the call, or he could just move on to the next point. So this is kind of cool how they incorporate this into the actual program, into the game, where if the line is hit, you could argue the call, but that might adjust your abilities. So Borg is just going to go to the next point.
30 love.
30 love for McEnroe here. Oh, another
40
service winner.
love.
We have not even seen a return by Borg as John McEnroe is coming out blasting here early in this match. 40 love. All right, and Borg's going to hit it back
40,
in one. A
15.
return by Borg there. He gets it back deep into the right corner, and McEnroe has no answer for that. It's now 40-15. McEnroe waits, and yes, I'm just going to click that.
Out.
And
Game,
the return this time
McEnroe.
by Borg goes
First
long,
game.
and the first game goes to McEnroe, 1-0. Now we get to see the service of Bjorn Borg. Oh, he's coming into the net. Borg sneaks to the net. Interesting. Borg, not known to charge the net, is trying a different strategy here. And what a return by McEnroe. Out on the line, and it's called out. Oh, well, we're going to have to argue that call. Now, interesting enough, McEnroe is known for his temperament and his antics and his yelling and screaming and everything like this. Interesting enough, McEnroe never, ever had a temper tantrum when he played Bjorn Borg, of the 14 matches that they played. So interesting enough, he never did it because he had too much respect for Bjorn Borg. But I think we're going to argue this call and see how it goes. So we get future calls. We get a +5. I don't know if that means on the dice roll, so better chance of being out. We'll see how that comes into play as McEnroe has a little thing to say with the umpire here early in the match. Again, going into 1980, I believe John McEnroe was just 19 years old.
15 love.
So 15 love in favor of Bjorn Borg. First service into the net. And what a backhand shot that was for McEnroe. Right on the back corner, and he's tied this up 15-15, trying to go for that early service break here. Take the thunder out of the Swede.
Out.
Oh, that was a service. Just long, though. McEnroe power stroke there. Back to the corner. Bjork's going to get to that one and lob it back in. McEnroe. Again, you can just use your normal shot card, or you can try to alter this. If I go to like chip and charge, it's going to give me a different. Or if I try to hit it deep, it can give me different. So there's, a lot of different strategies you can use based on the stats of your player and how they're carded. But early in this one, I think we're just going to hit it backhand. Nice backhand. And you'll see the number on the tennis ball when it lands. And basically that number is a plus or minus giving to the player when they are adjusting their shot. So if you can get, if McEnroe was, say, a plus 15 here or minus 15, that's going to adjust how well. So you want to build up as you're having a rally back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You want to build up a shot advantage, basically. Think of it as like a shot advantage against your opponent. So McEnroe here with just a -1, he's going to lob it back into the corner with an 8. So now you can see with that 8, he was a -1. He went with an 8, so he's now up to +7. So Bjorg is going to be hitting with the -7. Powers it back with a 15. McEnroe comes back right back. Hits it to Bjorg, and Borg, another power stroke. McEnroe hard back at Borg. Well, rally going here. This is 12 shots in the rally
30.
before McEnroe gets the winner cross court. And John McEnroe with an early 15-30 lead here, and service game number 1 for Borg. And a power stroke there by McEnroe. Borg cross court, and another
15,
winner, and
40.
double break point for John McEnroe early in this one. A little nerves going on with Bjorn Borg here. He doesn't have an answer for the upstart 19-year-old. Hey, Dave, have a good one, buddy. We'll talk at you soon. Thanks for coming by. Borg with the serve. Oh, into the net. Flutters one in there. McEnroe power strokes back. Another cross court to the backhand, and
30,
McEnroe
40.
into the net. So now it's 30-40.
Out.
Oh, nice second shot, and
Jeez.
McEnroe into the net. Not pleased with either one of those 2 points. Double break point and 2 balls into the net.
Out.
That was a just long by Borg. Flutters a second one
Advantage,
in there. For a
Borg.
winner, he got the war result. So as I mentioned, you have certain advantages when you're at war with other, your opponent. And you can see that war, I believe that's where the W is. So if he rolls 56-58, he gets that bonus. So that gives him now advantage. Oh, nice return by McEnroe. And we're going to try a power ground stroke this time by Borg. Into the corner. McEnroe with a good return. Borg back into the corner. Backhand. He's using the backhand of McEnroe, but McEnroe with the great backhand. And once again, we are back to deuce here in game 2 of the first set. Still can't get one by McEnroe. McEnroe had several aces in his first game, but Bjorg, not the biggest of servers, only 114 miles an hour. McEnroe easily gets that one back. And a winner on the line.
Borg.
Borg advantage.
Out.
Oh, a big serve there, but just long. Borg has not found the zone yet with his first serves. McEnroe cross court, and Bjorg with the backhand. Now remember, Bjorn Borg is a right-handed, so anything on this side, or the low side, will be a forehand. Anything on this side will be a backhand. And the exact opposite for John McEnroe. Again, another reason why they are exact opposites. John McEnroe, a left-hander, so any ball on this side will be his forehand, and the backhand will be up here. The shot by Borg, and it's to his backhand, cross court, and a war.
Cheers.
Another war setting. And we're going back to deuce. This is a huge first game for John McEnroe, getting opportunity to break Borg early. First service into the net. Flutters a second ball in, and McEnroe with the winner.
Advantage,
Another
McEnroe.
winner. John McEnroe with the break opportunity once again. Oh,
Cheers.
Service winner, Farnley. Borg powers that in 129 miles an hour. Put a little extra mustard on that one. And Borg with the winner. So we're back to deuce. Oh, back-to-back service winners. Nice. Borg finally getting his service, finding the mark with the serve. McEnroe with the return. And it goes
Game,
long.
Borg.
And we are at one game apiece
first
here.
Set.
One game apiece here in set number one. And McEnroe to serve.
Out.
And Borg across court to the backhand of John McEnroe. McEnroe backhand to the forehand of Borg. Borg with the forehand. He's going to, just normal, I think. John McEnroe backhand. Good backhand there, deep in the corner. But
Love
Borg
15.
with a beautiful return. Winner. And it'll be John McEnroe now. John McEnroe. Ace
15
by
all.
McEnroe. Wow. That is a great... And, of course, you can look up all the stats as we play here. John McEnroe with 2 aces so far. 86% of his first serves are in. 8 winners to 5 in favor of McEnroe. And the break points, 0 of 3. McEnroe had his chance early. So back to the service. Into the net. Borg backhand, going to that backhand quite often against McEnroe. Forehand for Borg and cross court again. And they're going back and forth. 5 shots in the rally. And it hit the line. And he's going to check on that. No change. Plus 2 temp points. Okay.
15-30.
So McEnroe now needs to get a point back on his service break. Or on his serve. First serve into the net. Second serve.
15,
and a backhand
40.
winner. And now, just like McEnroe had, Borg with 2 break points. McEnroe into the net. Cross court. McEnroe. Borg.
Out.
And
30,
long
40.
by Borg. Long there. And so it's now 30-40. He got the war result again. So now, fought off 2, just like Borg did in his first service game. Fought off 2 break points. And a service winner.
McEnroe.
Beautiful service winner. Borg could not get his racket on that one. Advantage Mac. And an ace.
Game,
What a
McEnroe.
comeback by John McEnroe.
McEnroe leads 2-1. First set.
Nice comeback by McEnroe there. On the line. Good get by McEnroe. Borg. Cross court winner.
15 love.
That's another war result. You only get a, couple points, but we've hit those points, about 6 or 7 times so far. Another
30
service
love.
winner. Nice serve there, 121 miles per hour. Ooh, good return by McEnroe. That was a tough one. And you can see right, plus 10. So Borg with the advantage here. Oh, cord. Is it going to drop over? Oh, no. It comes in.
Love.
Gets the winner on the line. Unbelievable shot there by Borg. Borg cruising through this service game. 40 love.
Out.
Oh, cord again, and another
Game,
winner
Borg.
off the cord.
2 games all. First set.
So you can see the little, whenever it hits the cord, there's like a little menu that pops up over here. So 2 games apiece here early in the first set. Borg McEnroe, 1980s, Wimbledon. Next,
15 love.
Unforced error there by Borg. Not happy with his return there.
Out.
And
30 love.
30 love by McEnroe. Oh, and another
40
ace.
love.
McEnroe's serving well so far. He's got himself his 4th ace. None for the big Swede yet. Another
Game,
winner.
McEnroe.
That was an important one
McEnroe
because you saw
leads
the
3 games to 2. First set.
OTR. Whenever the ball lands in his OTR, that stands for on the run, which means the player's on the run to make the shot. And McEnroe on the run with the cross-court winner. That was huge. And now, easy service game, 3-2 in favor of McEnroe. Borg to serve. Oh!
15 love.
First ace of the match for Borg. Beautiful, 121 mile an hour. Down the line, surprised McEnroe there.
30 love.
And McEnroe blasted that one into the net. Not happy with that backhand at all. I'm sorry, that was a forehand. Another
40
service winner
love.
by Borg. So 40 love. We're going to go for the line. You see what an advantage. He's up to a plus 19 on the advantage now. And a winner.
Game, Borg. 3 games all. First set.
So 3 up. Going into a McEnroe serve. Set 1.
Out.
Oh, McEnroe becomes cold because of his shots. Several shots going out at the same time, I believe.
Love, 15.
Oh, and he
15
gets the
all.
war result again. Beautiful serve there. Another ace, 118 miles an hour. Blasts his first serve into the net. And Borg with a nice shot there. But,
30,
wow,
15.
what a recovery by McEnroe. I thought he was going to blast that race by McEnroe. Just able to get his racket on it and floats it right back in the corner. Borg cannot get to it, and what a point that turned out to be. McEnroe to serve, 30-15.
Out.
First serve is out. Oh, on the line by McEnroe. Cross court by Borg. Power strokes and
40,
into the
15.
net by Borg. 40-15 in favor of McEnroe. Oh, and another
Game,
war
McEnroe.
result.
McEnroe
with
leads
2.
4 games to 3. First set.
2 war results in that game himself, and he's up 4-3 here. We're on serve in the first set. Winner
Love,
by McEnroe
15.
on the return. What a return.
15
And a service
all.
winner by Borg. 15 all. What I might do is... maybe switch it. Let's see if what happens. All right. So Borg to serve. 15 all. Service winner. Beautiful. 119 mile an hour. McEnroe had no chance at that one. McEnroe flutters that one back. Plus 11 for Borg. Cross court. McEnroe's going to get to it, though. Borg shot and hits it long. Several feet out. So 30 all. First service into the net. Oh, and McEnroe cold again as that one goes long. 40-30 in favor of Borg. Oh, and another one out. So we are still on serve. 4 games apiece here in the first set. McEnroe to serve. And Borg blasts one into the net. McEnroe up 15 love. First service is out. Flutters the second serve in. Backhand by McEnroe. Cross court. Cross court back and forth. Cross court we're going. Backhand to backhand to backhand. And again, this time to the forehand, but long by Borg. And McEnroe up 30 love. First serve just long. Deep in the corner against McEnroe. Good return, but out and cold. McEnroe has been cold here the last few games, but still has the advantage 30-15. You know what he's going to do? He is going to hit an approach shot. McEnroe chip it in, go to the net. Borg with the return. McEnroe down the line and a winner. So first play by McEnroe at the net is successful, and he's up 40-15 now. And Borg into the net. So McEnroe takes the 5-4 advantage into Borg's service. First serve in the net. Flutters the second one. McEnroe backhand to the forehand of Borg. Borg looking, surveying. Oh, on the run. McEnroe out. He got him on the run, and McEnroe couldn't cross court that one this time. 15 love. Whoa, nice service winner. 119 mile an hour by Borg. 30 love. And a war result. 40 love. McEnroe will get to this serve and to the backhand of Borg. Backhand and out and cold again for McEnroe. So we stay on serve. 5 games apiece. Best chance for breaks. McEnroe had 3 and Borg had 2, but neither player could capitalize. So we're on serve. McEnroe to serve. Out on the first service. Flutters the second serve. On the run. McEnroe on the run. He's going to get it back. Borg has the advantage. He's going to try a power ground stroke. And the war result has done it again for him. So love 15. Can he get this late break in the first set? Bjorn Borg, John McEnroe, 1980s Wimbledon. And Borg flutters one into the net. Not happy with his return of service there. McEnroe to serve. 15 all. Oh, nice service winner. Borg got his racket on it, but it ended up 20 rows into the stadium. Couldn't get it on the court. 134 mile an hour serve by McEnroe. And here we go, 30-15. Net in the first serve. McEnroe. No, he's just going to forehand it. McEnroe. Borg, forehand. Cross court. Winner by Borg. And we're tied at 30 apiece. Here in McEnroe's serve. 30 up. First serve in the net. McEnroe to the forehand of Borg. Borg powers the forehand. And on the line, and the call is in. Borg will question the call. No change. No change in the call. So that will go to McEnroe. That was a big point. 40-30 now. McEnroe needs this to close his service game out. Borg cross court and out for Borg. And McEnroe does hold serve. 6-5 lead. And now Borg trying to also win his service match and send this to a tiebreaker. First serve in the net. McEnroe deep in the corner. Borg's going to get to it. Cross court, but out. So an early love 15 for McEnroe here on Borg's service. Oh, but he comes right back with the 123 mile an hour ace. 15 all. McEnroe powers that one into the net, and 30-15 for Borg. First service in the net. And a war winner on the serve. So 40-15, we're just 1 point away from a tiebreaker. McEnroe backhands it to Borg. Borg down the line. McEnroe, no, he won't get to it, and it's game for Borg. And we are going to a tiebreaker here in the first set. McEnroe to serve. Service winner. And it's 1-0 in favor of McEnroe. Borg to serve. McEnroe cross court on the line, and the call is out. Oh, McEnroe will argue that call. The next call will go his way. So John McEnroe, arguing with the umpire, has kind of convinced him to give him the next call. So it is 1 apiece with Borg to serve. Into the net. And flutters this one in. McEnroe powers it back. Forehand to Borg. Cross court and a winner by Borg. He's now up 2-1. We are on service. We're on serve in the tiebreaker. McEnroe. First serve out and long. Second serve flutters it in. McEnroe, Borg with the backhand. McEnroe with the forehand. He's going cross court, and a winner by McEnroe. 2 apiece here on serve in the tiebreaker. McEnroe surveys, and the high ball toss into the net. Oh, and a second service ace on 114. John McEnroe surprised Borg with a power second serve there. Took him by surprise. Borg was not looking for that. And the young star from Queens, New York has taken a 3-2 points advantage. We are still on serve in the tiebreaker. Borg to serve. McEnroe backhand to the backhand of Borg. And a nice cross-court service winner. That is almost on the line, deep in the corner. McEnroe couldn't get to that one, and we are at 3 points apiece in the tiebreaker. Borg to McEnroe. Out. Second serve. McEnroe to Borg. Borg cross court to McEnroe. Backhand to forehand. Forehand by Borg. And got the war result and the winner. And he takes a 4-3 point advantage. Again, we are still on serve. There's been no break yet in the tiebreaker. McEnroe to serve. Service winner. Borg couldn't get that one back. And we're at 4 apiece. Stats so far. McEnroe, 62% of his first serves in. Borg doing much better now, up to 66%. So McEnroe to serve, 4 apiece. Into the net. Borg with the cross court. Backhand to McEnroe. To the forehand and gets the winner. The war result again comes up. And it's now 5-4 in favor of McEnroe. Still not a single break of serve in the tiebreaker. We're on serve here in the tiebreaker. Borg to serve. McEnroe flutters the return back. And we're going to go with a power ground stroke by Borg. 17, he gets it in there. He's got the advantage. He's actually at plus 19 right now. Cross court, McEnroe's going to get to it, but powers it into the net. So we're still 5 apiece. McEnroe, cross court, nice. Borg shoots and to the backhand and out and cold once again for McEnroe. Still on serve in the tiebreaker, 6-5. First one to 7 points, but you have to win by 2. So this is a set point if McEnroe does not win it. So McEnroe is going to actually go for the big serve. Out. Second serve to come. Borg, return shot. McEnroe deep in the left corner. Cross court. Borg, backhand, and out. And the first set point has been nullified by McEnroe. 6-6 now. Hit the line, and whoa, no. We are screwed. We have the following error has occurred and the program will now close. System index out of range exception. Index was outside the bounds of the array. At time travel tennis engine set shot dot set line shot Boolean beelines. It's, I believe, because McEnroe was going to get the next line result automatically, and we just had the line result. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I believe if I say, okay, the program is going to close, and everything we just did is for naught. I am actually going to I'm going to take a screenshot of this and send it on to the peoples. It's kind of a bummer. We were having a good time playing this too. I've never seen a message like this. So Yeah, I've got the screenshot saved, and of course I can always link my video so they can watch and see what was happening when it crashed, if that helps them at all. Hopefully try to track down the problem, and of course I'm leaving this on the screen so they can read it all. Of course they could just put it on pause if they wanted to, but I'm afraid when I hit this button, I'm going to cry. Yes, I am going to physically cry. No! Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we're going to have to try it again. Damn. But I won't have time to start a new one because I've got the war room coming up in a little bit. So maybe later tonight we'll try again. I'm going to send an email out to the ASG folks and let them know what had happened. And hopefully they'll be able to fix it and find out what the problem was. Damn. Disappointed. That was epicness going on here in the first match, first set. I could tell this was going to turn into something epic, and darn it. Anyways, thanks to the Replay Gamer, Braun, Dave Garner, everyone that came by. Appreciate it. Sorry it turned out like this, but hopefully we can get this fixed up for the next time. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll talk to you all next time. See you later.